Don't let anyone rent space in your mind unless they're a good tenant. Wow. Don't let anyone rent space in your mind unless they're a good tenant. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 7 and 8, and may the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, keep your hearts and your minds through Jesus Christ. And finally, brothers, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, and whatsoever things are just, and whatsoever things are pure, and whatsoever things are lovely, and whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Don't let anyone rent space in your mind if they're not a good tenant. That makes sense to anybody? I want to share with you this is a book painting. Really, honestly, I wanted to do something different one day. You can see it's a book. It's about John Deere. At the back of it, I didn't have any thing to paint on. So I just took what I had. And I painted a birdhouse and a beautiful bluebird. I'm making a little birdhouse for Charlotte right now. She loves to watch the birds. And I got it just about done, and she informed me that the entrance to the birdhouse and the size of the door, the entrance, determines the size of the bird. If there's a huge entrance, she said little wee finch type birds are not going to go in if it's a huge entrance. And I never knew that. I guess it's a thing to keep like squirrels out or crows out or bigger birds out. I suspect that's what's going on. Well, it got me to thinking, it really did. And I got to looking at this birdhouse. What a huge door. In fact, I got to be real honest with you. Really honest? That birdhouse is locked up tight. I looked everywhere for an entrance. It's locked up tight. It got me to thinking about sometimes we just open up our minds and let anybody and anything occupy space there. And other times we just get tired of all the things there are to think about, good, bad, and ugly, and we just slam the door shut and close it up altogether, tight. So now I got this birdhouse here. Believe me, I painted it. I know there's no entrance. There's a door, but it's closed. I don't think the Lord is trying to encourage us to keep the door totally closed, except if someone comes and wants to be renting space in your mind and they don't pass the thinking test, then you need to close the door. Whatsoever things are true, honest, just, pure, lovely, good report, virtuous. If someone's not a good tenant and they're hurting you in your mind and manipulating you in your mind, it might be good for you to think they're hurting you and abusing you in your mind and making you think thoughts that you don't want to really think, that are not like Christ. Influences that make you have other things going on in your heart and your mind other than Christian, Christ-like thoughts. Close the door. Close the door. That little bluebird, no matter, I painted her, I know. She's sitting there on the outside looking around. Because there's a closed door. So friends, today, don't let anyone rent space in your mind if they're not a good tenant. God bless you. Have a good one. I'll see you soon on Rise and Shine. If you need prayer or if you need to talk, feel free to call the number. And before I sign off, thank you for all of those who respond and one way or another let me know how much you appreciate us being here with Rise and Shine every day. Okay? Thank you. It means a lot. Take care. God bless.